Ah, love. So bittersweet sometimes, but sweet nonetheless. This is the story of how I met my first proper girlfriend. I say proper as I had, I'm air quoting this, but you can't see this, girlfriends at primary school. But you know how it is. They weren't really girlfriends. They weren't serious. It mostly, went like this. Girl, I like you. Me, girl's friend, Joshua, so-and-so likes you. Me, oh, girl's friend again. Will you go out with insert random girl's name? I don't know, Jenny. Me, oh, okay. I think that's pretty much how it went in primary school. It was always the girl's friend that asked you if you wanted to go out with the girl that actually liked you. Very sort of complicated in primary school. But anyway, I think that's pretty much how it went for everybody. But let me know in the comments if your primary school relationship started any differently. Side note, with primary school girlfriends, I, air quote, broke up with a, again, air quote, girlfriend in primary school after, oh, this is so bad, but after one day. But hear me out though. This particular girlfriend, she kept putting her hand on my knee, which as a kid, like, really creeped me out. So, yeah, we were like so over, like whatevs. But plenty more fish in the sea. So yeah, this girl would put her hand on my hand, and I broke up with her in primary school because of it. But anyway, back to my first proper girlfriend. I met her while volunteering in a shop. I still remember what she was wearing. She was wearing this baby blue jumper, and I remember that because it's that baby blue jumper sort of strikingly caught my attention from the corner of my eye. The boss introduces us, and do you know what she says to me? The first question my ex-girlfriend said to me was, bang, 1, how old are you? Bang, 2, where do you live? Whoa, forward much, I'm thinking. But on the same time, I also liked it. Confidence, I think, is sort of a key thing with me. And I went into the kitchen. It's the morning, I'm hungry, a quick cup of tea, and maybe a few chocolate bars from the communal bowl, and, I'll be set for a hard day's work. Or just, work. Well, I walk into the kitchen, and my ex-girlfriend, she follows me. And I know it's her, because again, baby blue jumper. I caught it out the corner of my eye as I turned away and walked back out of the kitchen. Not because of her, mind you. I just finished in there. And over the days and months after that first meeting, we courted each other. The whole hard to get game, how it is, the little compliments here and there, and eventually, after a cinema date, I think it was Hunger Games, and a dinner date or two in the local pub, I asked her if she would like to go out with me, and she said no, a big fat no. She just rejected me, dropped me, turned up on her heel and flicked her hair at me. I'm kidding, she didn't do that, I'm lying. Instead, she actually said yes. And I remember I planned the specific day, even the specific time. I would ask her to be my girlfriend. The idea was to create like a specific memory for the beginning of our potential relationship. I like being romantic. Shoot me. On second thought, please don't shoot me. I like my life. I even know exactly where I asked her to be my girlfriend. It was on the stairs of my friend's house, 5th step, I think, and I did it via text. In person, of course, would have been better, but I did it via text because it was, I just did it by text because I couldn't possibly get to her face to face because of the I think it was because of the date in which I chose to do it, and yeah, she said yes. My ex-girlfriend, she was a great person. The relationship was great at times, rocky at other times. It unfortunately ended, as you already know, because I keep referring to her as ex-girlfriend, but it ended on amicable terms. And And I learned a lot from that first proper relationship. If my ex-girlfriend, she knows who she is, if she ever watches this video, I'd like to say thank you. And she already knows this, but I'll say it here anyway. Thank you for choosing me and teaching me what it's like to really love and be loved and be in a serious relationship. For almost 4 years. And to you, the listener, what was your first relationship like? Let me know in the comments. And with that being said, that's the story of how I met my first girlfriend. Volunteering. She was wearing a blue jumper. She was rather quite forward. Yeah, that's my story. And with that being said, thank you for listening.